Let me tell you about Meadow Brook, Georgia, a place where time seemed to stand still. But you know what they say about still waters?
Morning, Mrs. Johnson. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh, Sheriff Walker, it sure is. We're blessed to have you keeping us safe.
Sheriff Ethan Walker, the man everyone trusted, the man who, well, let's just say he had his own demons to wrestle.
Everything all right over there? Yes, Sheriff. Just a misunderstanding. We're fine.
Ethan, dinner's ready. Kids, come on down.
Be right there, honey.
But even in the warmest homes, sometimes the chill sets in. You see, in Meadow Brook, appearances were everything.
Ethan, how was your day?
Same old, same old. Nothing exciting in Meadowbrook, right?
Ethan, you're the glue that holds this town together. Don't know what we'd do without you.
Just doing my job, sir. Nothing more.
If only they knew the weight those words carried. The expectations. The temptations.
Sheriff, we've got a family stranded on Route 16. Can you check it out?
On my way.
Oh, thank goodness you're here, Sheriff.
Don't worry, ma'am. We'll have you back on the road in no time. There you go. All fixed up. You folks have a safe trip now. Thank you, Sheriff. You're a true hero.
A hero. That's what they all thought. But heroes, well, they're only human after all.
Another day, another good deed. So why do I feel so empty?
Sheriff, thank you for coming. It's probably nothing, but...
No worries, Mr. Patel. Even small things matter in Meadowbrook.
And that's when he saw her. Layla Patel. The spark that would ignite a fire Ethan couldn't control.
Can I help you with anything, Sheriff?
No. Thank you, Miss Patel. I think I have everything I need. Get it together, Ethan. She's just a girl. You're married, for God's sake.
But temptation, you see, it has a way of taking root in the most unlikely places. And in Meadowbrook, well, the seeds of tragedy were already beginning to sprout.
Chief, I think we might have a lead on that cold case from last year.
Days passed, and life in Meadowbrook went on as usual. But beneath the surface, something was changing. Something that would shake this town to its very core. In a town like Meadowbrook, everyone's connected. Every action has a reaction. And sometimes, the smallest spark can ignite a fire that consumes everything in its path. Now, folks, let me tell you about desire. It's a funny thing, ain't it? Starts as a spark, and before you know it, it's a wildfire, threatening to burn everything you built to the ground.
Layla, we shouldn't be here. This is wrong.
Then why did you come, Sheriff?
I don't know. I just knew I had to see you.
And just like that, the match was struck.
I couldn't stay away. God help me, I tried.
We both did.
Oh, they tried all right. But some fires, well, they just won't go out. And when those flames finally meet, well, there ain't no going back.
Kids, your father's working late again.
But Mom, it's the third time this week.
I know, sweetie, I know.
Oh, he was working all right. Working on dismantling everything he'd ever built. Two worlds, two lives, one dangerous secret. How long could they keep this dance going?
Layla, where are you going dressed like that?
Out with friends, Papa. I'm not a child anymore.
You live under my roof, you follow my rules, our ways.
Papa, please. The world is changing. We can't live in the past forever.
Our traditions are not the past. They are who we are.
Ah, The age-old battle between tradition and desire. Poor Layla was caught right in the middle.
I can't live like this anymore. I won't.
If only she knew the price of freedom. If only any of them knew what was coming. Sometimes, the harder we hold on, the faster things slip away. Poor Arjun was about to learn that lesson the hard way.
Hannah, why don't you go check out the pie contest? I'll catch up.
All right, don't be long. The kids want to ride the Ferris wheel.
And there it was. The moment the tightrope started to fray.
Layla, meet me behind the Ferris wheel, 5 minutes.
Oh, the things we risk for a moment of passion. The lies we tell ourselves.
Ethan, where are you?
Ethan, we can't keep doing this. It's too dangerous.
I know, but I can't let you go, not yet.
They say the higher you climb, the harder you fall. And folks, let me tell you, this fall was going to be a doozy. You know, folks, there's a saying, the truth will out. But in Meadowbrook, well, the truth had a way of taking its sweet time. And sometimes, it needed a little push.
Oh my god, someone call 911, huff huff, pant pant. There's a body, by the river.
Sheriff Walker.
Sheriff, we've got a body down by Miller's Bend. Female, possibly.
I'm on my way.
Ethan, what's happening?
Please, God, no, not her, not Layla. It can't be her.
You see, in that moment, Ethan Walker wasn't just a sheriff anymore. He was a man facing the consequences of his actions. A man about to lose everything. The weight of his choices bore down on him like a ton of bricks.
Sheriff, you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm fine. Let's secure the scene. No one touches anything until the county gets here. I'm sorry, Layla. I'm so sorry. I never meant for this to happen. God, what have I done?
Layla Patel, 19 years old, a life full of promise cut short. But who was she, really? And more importantly, who wanted her dead?
Ethan, what's wrong? You were calling out in your sleep.
Nothing. Just a bad dream. Go back to sleep, honey.
Why didn't you save me, Ethan? You promised you'd protect me.
Who is she, Ethan? What have you done? Tell me the truth.
I didn't mean to. I never wanted... Oh God, what have I done?
And that's the thing about guilt, folks. It has a way of seeping into every crack, every crevice of your soul. Like poison in the bloodstream. And Ethan? He was drowning in it.
Whispering, I can't keep living like this. I have to do something. I have to make it right.
But you see, that's the funny thing about trying to bury the truth. The more you dig, the deeper the hole gets. And Ethan, he was digging himself straight to hell with no way out.
All units be advised, Detective Sarah Morgan from County will be leading the investigation into the Jane Doe found at Miller's Bend. She'll be arriving within the hour.
Muttering, Sarah Morgan? No, this can't be happening.
And just like that, the clock started ticking. Tick-tock. Sheriff Walker, tick-tock. Your time was running out, and you knew it. The question was running out, and you knew it. The question was, what were you going to do about it? Now, folks, let me tell you something about truth. It's like a rabid dog. The harder you try to cage it, the more vicious it gets. And in Meadowbrook, that dog was about to break its chains.
Sheriff Walker, I presume? Detective Sarah Morgan. County sent me to lead the investigation.
Detective Morgan, welcome to Meadowbrook. We don't often see faces from the county around here. We appreciate the help, though I assure you we're doing everything we can to solve this case.
But this was no ordinary visitor. Sarah Morgan had a nose for lies, and Meadowbrook, well, it was starting to stink. The kind of stink that seeps into every crack and crevice of a small town.
Mr. Patel, I have some questions about the night your daughter disappeared. I appreciate your cooperation in this difficult time.
Of course, Detective. Anything to help find who did this to my Layla. What more can I tell you? We've been over this so many times already.
Sometimes, Mr. Patel, it's the details we overlook that matter most. Can you walk me through that night one more time?
And that's when the dominoes started to fall, one by one, revealing a picture nobody saw coming. In Meadowbrook, every secret was connected. A web of lies just waiting to be untangled.
Mr. Patel, can you explain why we found traces of the same poison that killed your daughter in your storeroom?
What? No, that's impossible. There must be some mistake.
I don't think so, Mr. Patel. The lab results are quite clear.
In that moment, the truth hung in the air like a guillotine, ready to drop and change everything. Meadowbrook's carefully constructed facade was about to shatter.
I had to do it. She was bringing shame to our family. Her affair with... I couldn't bear it. The thought of her with him, it drove me mad. I never meant for it to go this far.
And there it was, folks. The truth, finally unleashed. And like that rabid dog, it was about to tear everything apart. In Meadowbrook, no secret stays buried forever.
Affair? With whom, Mr. Patel? Who was Layla involved with?
I can't. It will ruin everything.
Mr. Patel, your daughter is dead. The truth is the only thing that matters now.
With him. With Sheriff Walker. My Layla was having an affair with Sheriff Walker.
And just like that, the house of cards came tumbling down. In Meadowbrook, nobody wins. Not the lovers, not the killers, not even the law. In the end, all that's left is the truth. And sometimes, folks, the truth is the cruelest punishment of all.
Sheriff Walker, I'm going to need you to come with us as well. We have some more questions for you down at the station.
I understand. I'll cooperate fully, Detective.
And so, dear listeners, the curtain falls on Meadowbrook's darkest chapter. A reminder that in small towns, the biggest secrets often hide in plain sight. Folks, they say the truth will set you free. But in Meadowbrook, well, the truth was about to lock everyone up in a prison of their own making.
I never meant for any of this to happen. God knows I tried to protect everyone.
Oh, but happen it did, Ethan. And now, well, now it was time to pay the piper. You see, that's the thing about secrets in a small town. When they come out, they don't just destroy a man. They unravel the very fabric of the community. And Layla, well, she became a cautionary tale. A reminder of the dangers lurking beneath the surface of even the most picture-perfect towns. They say time heals all wounds. But some cuts, folks, run too deep. They leave scars that never quite fade. And as for Meadowbrook itself, well, it would never be the same. The facade of perfection was gone, replaced by the harsh light of truth. Because that's the thing about tragedy, folks. It doesn't just change the people involved, it changes everything. And in the end, all that's left is a town full of ghosts, wondering how it all went so terribly wrong.